T20 World Cup has arrived at the Chittambaram Stadium here in Chennai. What a beautiful venue for the first game of day 2 of this world-class competition. It is New Zealand and Afghanistan. A really tough matchup this. We're in Group D, Afghanistan, Canada, New Zealand, South Africa and UAE. Some might call this the pool of death. Wonderful scenes here as big flags are taken out by so many of the youngsters that are part of the opening ceremonies. Feeling in India already and in Sri Lanka as well. The World Cup is alive with 3 fascinating games yesterday. Afghanistan, New Zealand played each other twice, one apiece. World Cups on many occasions. The first New Zealand and Afghanistan, it is really a proud stadium of the Chennai Super Kings, where there's quite a lot of new. Katie.
Yeah, they do. New Zealand cricket have how Gurbaz goes about his batting. He's someone that takes on in that 2024 game, Smithy, that we were at.
Henry with the new ball. We're so used to seeing that happen. A wideish pitch. The 2 players out as we get set. Single to begin for Gurbaz. In Nabi, I mean, how much crew options? Nothing fine as such. Really well. Oh, it was quite a slip, but New Zealand have got.
In those sort of wider lines, Jacob Duffy's from a town that's got 500.
Single to end the second over. And a quiet start by Afghanistan standards. It's 10 for none.
Is the anchor roll still in T20?
Put it that way. Looking to invent, and that's more like it. That's a beauty. That's the first 6. That is Gurbaz. That is brilliant best. Enough is enough. Maybe harder to shrug that one off though. That's the second one in the over, and that's a really good over for it. Over the top of mid-wicket, and that'll run away. So 3 consecutive boundaries off those deliveries from Duffy and Henry, and I think it's safe to say Afghanistan have kicked into gear. And again, this time it should land safely just as Rachin Ravindra made good ground to his left.
The only 2 fielders outside the...
Close-ish is shy at the non-striker's end, which is on as well. Wasn't expecting the run.
Bit of shape there from Matt Henry.
Simply can't throw, and boy has it been exposed early. Well enough, not perfect, but well enough for a couple more. And a grumpy commentator when it comes to... Just timed another pull shot. Interesting over that. They're going at 7s now. Afghanistan is 35 for none, 5 gone.
New Zealand finally get the breakthrough, and it's the speedster of Lockie Ferguson. His first ball in the World Cup brings a wicket. The away straight away. Beautiful outfield was relayed after the IPL last year. Dale staying alongside. Dale, you noticed something from early on.
The way that New Zealand have approached this power play.
Moved away early. He had made up his mind that he was going to go through. The offside is one of his strong areas.
That's a shot. Ferguson looking for the Yorker.
Started the wicket, over with a wicket, and now he ends the 6 balls with another. That is just what they wanted at the end of the power play.
A terrific slower ball from Lockheed for 27. Afghanistan.
himself break down games into phases and find different. He liked something about that length that time around. It's just what he wanted.
It's the first time, I think, that he's erred on the full side.
Something as well, Danny. Tell you what, Dale staying next to me and Simon Dool as well as that wicket down the side of the ball. Understand the conditions. Games at night, not as many in the day. Was before they did as much as they could. Try and do that as much as they possibly can, but an effective use of the feet. As straight as it gets.
Really nice and controlled as well. Didn't try and overhit that. This is where you think.
First time playing a T20 international in India. A taste of what's to be crucial to Afghanistan being a.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Matchups are important. They're all aware to it. It's 10 overs gone, 72 for 2.
Sure. But, how normally dark it is, red passion to the fore. Rightly have come undone. Hello. Oh, good enough. Good enough for a maximum, but oh, maybe a little bit of heart in the throat for a split second, Gulbadi.
We know he's a strong player. He's a bodybuilder.
Two, it's not there, so a dozen off the case, ringing the changes in T20. So
through these new phases that we've got, it's usually in T20 cricket. He's
not there. That is clean and straight as you like. Very handsome downtown.
He's just a bowler that dashes a good length. Jimmy Neesham with those subtle changes of his grip. It's a good shot. Loves to give himself room and hit straight down the ground. Atul. Just wonder if this is another over.
Coming to the ground here this morning, day game and all, and a tremendous lineup that is Afghanistan. How they've developed a short, sorted 8 and over. Lovely wrist work. And yeah, there's another boundary, courtesy of Gulbadi. 100 up now.
Every time I think of Gulbadi, I think about the situation where.
Hello and goodbye. It has gone all the way, full toll. Gulbadi. This over 17 and there's still one to go.
Oh, Glenn Phillips.
Searching your condition. Big over for Afghanistan, 18 from it, 110 for 2. And, there goes Gulbadi. Holy heck! Yeah, get the biceps out, because Gulbas he's on the charge. He's gone to 49.
This is an absolute wonderful shot. First ball after the drinks break. Slide.
Half century to Gulbadi. Has been beautifully constructed. 2 4s, 3 6s, and let's have it. Let's have it. The muscles out. Loving it.
It was first 50 in T20 cricket.
Cracker. Duffy gets people out in any format, and here he is in a men's ICC T20 World Cup. Just the red ball, the white ball too. Duffy, that is desperately what New Zealand needed in this situation.
You're great.
Elish there, Rasul. Oh, and just over Seifert. There was that bit of that plan we've been chatting about. 15 and a wicket. Afghanistan. 130 for 3 now.
Reap the rewards of that, but this is huge! It's the duck pull! Natalie, it's massive! Ferguson brought back into the attack to try and strike. But a massive 6 to get Afghanistan going.
Pose for the pictures. There'll be a few taking a snap. What a way to take the score up to now 150, and they are 3 down. Allowances for certain things given. Greeted with a stunning shot straight down the ground. Just what Afghanistan want.
Now it's either going to go one or two ways. Either we're going to see wickets in this over or we're going to see runs, but it started off on the right foot for Afghanistan.
Right, this has gone up. Keeper says mine. It hangs for a touch, but it's Ravindra who has the last laugh as he gets rid of the set batter.
Yeah, it's well bowled. He's just dragged his length back just a touch, maybe even a slightly wider. There we go. But it doesn't matter, it's sailed over the ropes. It's another 6. Run rate has just jumped up to 9.1.
Just what New Zealand might have wanted. They needed a wicket at this stage after we saw runs coming in the previous over.
They can at the back end. Razuli, he's got
to push things along from a timing perspective. A couple of set batters are gone. Katie Martin is standing by. Katie, there's no doubt that New Zealand are hoping they can.
This feels unbelievable. Pretty much, I think all these. I'm not the only hot one out here. It's an important over for Matt Henry, his last over to go. He's a guy that bowls those sort of shorter.
2 balls left in.
What an incredible way to end that over. So much pressure on him to score. It's 173 for 5.
Yeah, this is just, it's tough.
173 for 5. Very. Oh, that's magnificent. He greets the speedster with his own form of pace and races over that boundary.
Yeah, the quicker you come, the quicker you go. 145 clicks by Ferguson, but it's in the slot. And
yeah, inside the light. Not surprising that the batters. Now, that is a very good comeback from Ferguson. Hit for 6 first ball. They want the second run. Don't think it's going to count in the end. Did he get his bat down? Out on the last ball of the innings. And Afghanistan post 182 for 6. We weren't sure what the surface was going to offer up.
Afghanistan, if they want to use them all, tough ask ahead of this New Zealand opening combination of Finn Allen and Tim Seifert.
As they send out Tim, so they've been playing a really good level of cricket. Seifert played well in patches against bowling lineup. Finn Allen.
yeah, he's up against somebody.
It'll be interesting to see how Seifert and Finn Allen really will. More runs. Finn Allen, 5 more. Should be out. Oh, wow. Was a chance to mid-off. Seifert living dangerously there. That was an opportunity. It would have been brilliant, but it was there. This time, this will race away down to third man for 4 more back-to-back. Short on that occasion.
The first 3 balls, Faruqi had gone. Already Rashid Khan in Afghanistan are, yeah, all these skills.
Oh, smashes that wide of Rashid Khan. No danger of being caught there. And that's turned out to be a very good starting over for New Zealand and Tim Seifert. Oh, Finn Allen skidded on through, and Afghanistan have an early strike. He's done it again in the power play.
And this is what makes Mujib. New Zealand have lost their first wicket.
New Zealand now. Oh, wow! Absolutely made a mess of Rachin first ball. What a delivery. Now, did that get through?
And he's taken off Mujib for the moon. New Zealand are rocked.
Nicely played from Seifert. They'll get back for 2, if not 4. They'll get 4. They'll take it, New Zealand as well. Despairing dive out there. Fine for 4. Beats the man up inside the circle. First poor delivery from Mujib.
Yeah, spot on. The first poor delivery from Mujib, just drifted down the leg side a little bit.
Tough group. Just far enough in front of mid-wicket to go for 4. What a shot that is from Tim Seifert in the end, because he wasn't expecting that length. And how he adapted was quite brilliantly done. Oh, that's gone over long on, and that has gone the whole way. Good runs these for New Zealand as they look to get some momentum into this chase.
Yeah, beautiful shot. You just see the...
It's exactly the kind of delivery that will keep him going in his innings. Jeb usually so good in keeping it stump to stump.
Yeah, spinners will tell you in this part of the world, you really want to keep those.
I asked him once about it and keeping, and he says he prefers rather to bowl and field and be more mobile. He has been in just superb form, and that is a great example of how easy he is hitting the ball at the moment.
Now, I'll keep saying it, this fellow, busy, lots.
Well, has he done that? He saw the length quite early, and it didn't look like it was that wide.
I think you work, Phillips. Out about wrist work and timing. He is a massive trainer.
Continues with the shorter length. And Phillips still has an answer, even if it wasn't quite as controlled as the previous. He's still got answers at the moment.
Asmatullah Umazai, be careful here, because he should know all about Glenn Phillips. 350 overs, then the cricket. Yeah! These two, but oh no, he's chopped it on. Just spoke too soon. Glenn Phillips. He has dragged a fuller one on, he's leant back and he's lost a bit of shape in terms of trying to go over extra cover, it seems. And he's out of here.
A change of ends and maybe a change of fortune for Afghanistan.
Pulls that one powerfully. And that will find the fence for Chapman's first boundary. Afternoon, Katie.
Afternoon, Dooley. Very strong through that mid-wicket region, predominantly full with deliveries.
19, Rashid. Oh, hammered straight down the ground and beats mid-on, who was Mohammad Nabi, couldn't get across.
Oh, that brings up 2,000 runs in T20 internationals for Tim Seifert. They had a bit of a time out of this New Zealand side. But
oh, has he? No! Had 2 grabs at it. I think the hand was around it on the second grab, but it just spilt. Swings that away, all the way as well for Tim Seifert. First T20 World Cup half century for him. And his 14th overall.
He's been dominant against the spin. It's the biggest strength for him. He's so quick on his.
Goes again and gets plenty of this as well. That's even further into the grandstand. Back to back for Seifert.
Well, benefit of these first 3 balls is the right-handers on strike to the off spin.
Offside for 4. Nabi went wide and Seifert found the gap.
With the open stance that he has, it allows him to pretty much hit 360 degrees. He doesn't hit too many behind point, but he does have that.
Chance this time. 6-6, 4 and out. Nabi gets his man. Omarzai with the catch. Partnership broken.
Oh, border wicket there.
Right away with a reverse sweep. Picks up 4. It is what he's renowned for, Daryl Mitchell, early on.
Well, they pulled that point fielder a lot straighter. And you know Daryl Mitchell, he doesn't care what ball he plays the reverse.
Well, he's dished up a rank full toss. And Mark Chapman has just dispatched it over deep mid-wicket.
I just wonder if you.
Clever, very smart from Chapman. Inside the line and just tucked it away.
I know the strength of Majeebas to.
Straight to cover, and that's the end of Mark Chapman, so they're going to need Daryl Mitchell. When New Zealand were doing it in a canter, they've put a bit of pressure on themselves again.
17, New Zealand 155.
Loose delivery, a waist high full toss, and Mitchell says thank you very much, and the scores are level. That's another full toss. He's down the ground for a single, and New Zealand take victory here. The first game in Group D, a tough group to be in, a tough group to get out of, and they have drawn